Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Wednesday check-in. It is May 21st, 2025, and isn't it a great time to be alive? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, and then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday. Also, give hellocupcakeitsme.com some love. And make sure you follow me on all the different social medias. You can find the links to those in the notes below. And check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto, 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how is everyone today? Really well this morning. In true to form fashion, just waking up. Yeah, my whole week has been kind of thrown off schedule because we our pool is closed all of this week until Tuesday. And my friends and I, we had made the plan that we were going to go to some of the other pools in the area, and one of my friends ended up getting sick. So, yeah, haven't done anything. And it's actually been kind of nice just to like wake up and know that you have absolutely nothing to do and just kind of relax and just like, oh, yeah. And so that's what I've been doing, just kind of relaxing and doing the oh yeah moments and enjoying myself. Um, I love my little routine that I have going on of like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday swimming with my friends. And I really need to get back into doing my cold plunges and stuff like that, but that's really difficult to do. When my car was running a little bit better, it wasn't so difficult and I could do it, but I mean, my car runs well enough for me to be able to do it. It's just the fact that gas right now is $4.29 a gallon, and my money just isn't stretching as much as it should be. And yeah, I know I've done some excessive purchasing the last couple of days. So I know that I've only done it to myself, but I have half a tank of gas, and I bought the part for my car that is supposed to be what is causing all of the issues. So we'll see if that fixes it. Hopefully it does, but if not, then it's on to the next thing, and it's only going to cost me like, what was it, $13 plus whatever money I am able to give to a friend for the help. So, anyways, yeah. Outside of that, I've just been kind of working on my web spaces and making sure that I consistently update Instagram and um like I've been working on the blog a lot lately too. There's a lot of things that I've been posting over there on the blog, and fighting with people on the internet, and I need to stay up out of them comment sections. I need to just say my piece and then shut off the notifications for that post and just call it good. Um And I'm getting to the point where it's just becoming a toxic trait and toxic habit of mine to like get on there and try to educate people who don't want to be educated, who think that they are educated in a subject, of correcting people when they are very loud and speaking out on shit that they don't understand, that they have no idea about, and that is just spoon fed to them. And like one of the local schools in our district here just passed a anti-trans sports bill, and it's just like, this is such a small community that the fact that we have trans students already that are a marginalized community within a small community, to have this stupid ass like thing enacted just made me furious. And one of the three of the people who are on this school board have absolutely no right or reason to be on the school board. They don't have kids going to the schools anymore, and they themselves are bigoted assholes. And it was just, so I said my piece. I said what I needed to say to those people, and I was like, fuck it. If I get thrown off Facebook, I get thrown off Facebook. Not a problem. Don't give a damn at this point. I have so many other social media streams that I can work with. I have Blue Note. I have Red Note. I have Blue Sky and Red Note. And, God forbid, I could go on to another social media platform like Truth Social or whatever the hell that is, but I don't want to surround myself with those type of people. So, anyways, enough of that. I know my last video I went on kind of a tyrant rage, like whatever, and I'm sorry about that. Um, so, yeah. Uh, I have been watching some new programs or new to me programs. A few years ago, I started watching The Walking Dead and got caught up with the first 3 or 4 seasons. And then I watched The Walking Dead, the Book of Daryl or Book of Carol or something like that. Daryl Dixon. And then I now have just started The Walking Dead Dead City. And when I was looking at all the Walking Dead programs, I now know that I need to go back and watch Fear the Walking Dead, and that there's like 2 or 3 others that I have to watch to be completely caught up. And it's kind of difficult because watching the Book of Daryl and then having to go back and watch some of these other ones, it's like I already know what happened, but I don't know what happened in that storyline. So the book of the city of dead or Dead City um follows Negan and Maggie. And Maggie left Hilltop and the Kingdom looking for Negan to like help get Herschel back, and it's like, oh, okay. So this is a Negan and Maggie heavy story with like none of the original characters really. So it's like, okay, so let's see how these two unlikely people work out. So having a lot of not fun, but just like entertainment fun watching and getting caught up with that. And so Um, I'm halfway through season one, and then there's 3 episodes of season two, and then I'll be completely caught up with this season. Then I'm going to go back through and get the other Walking Dead series that I haven't seen yet. So that's going to be interesting. I am also loving The Last of Us. Such an amazing program. Another kind of zombie movie, but like a different spin on zombieism. And just that whole storyline. Like when I first got my Switch, I had a chance to get, it was either the Switch or my PS3, but one of those two. I had the chance to get the game, and I never picked up the game. And now that the TV show came out, it's even more popular and even harder to get the game now, but it's like whatever. I still really appreciate the storyline. For me, it gives me like Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, um, kind of that. Well, let's see, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, and Survivor Island, like all kind of meshed together with just an amazing storyline. And Pedro Pascal is such a great actor in that TV show. And so is the young girl. I can't remember her name right now, but in the show she plays Ellie, and just really awesome, really good storytelling. Um, yeah. So Saturday, I went and I hung out at the bar, and there was a band there called the Russell Wolf Band, and had a pretty decent time. Ran into some people that quickly became new friends. Uh, they're on a Navy boat, and they're on their way down to Hawaii, and then they're supposed to be coming back. So like we exchanged names and phone numbers, all that other stuff. They added me on Instagram. I added them on Instagram. So her and her girlfriend are, they said when they come back to Washington that they're going to look me up. And I'm like, bitches, you better, because this was way too much fun. And hopefully by the time that they get back here to Washington, my car will be running a little bit better, and I could just like swoop them up and take them around town, or and show them some things that they probably don't get to see just coming straight up off the boat or whatever. But yeah, what else is going on in life? That's pretty much it. um I've been well, personal care wise, I have been doing nightly facial treatments with hyaluronic acid, collagen peptides, and toner. And I like the way that it's starting to work, like on my face. It's keeping like some of the razor burn, stubble, acne down, and I, I don't know. It feels nice to do a little something for myself and like kind of pamper myself. I'm doing it nightly, and before I used to do face masks and stuff like that, and I would really like to get back into doing that again, and just trying to, you know, keep myself up. And I figured with some of the purchases that I've recently made for like um, designer labeled bags and things like that, that I should I should probably do something for my physical body, not just to add to my collective. And I am not spending a lot of money on these items. It's money that I don't need to spend, but I've picked up a few items, and I'm kind of excited about it because it's been forever since I've like owned a label. And so one of the things is I got this little Steve Madden backpack, and it is a lot smaller than I thought it was. Um, in the pictures, it showed it to be like about this much taller and about this much wider. So it's a cute little backpack, and Steve Madden is a really popular name. But I figured if I don't get any use out of it, I'm going to give it to my sister for her birthday, and maybe she can utilize it. So that bag right there is normally, I believe, 145. I think is what it is, and I picked it up for $20 flat, like no shipping, just $20 flat. So with tax, it came out to like 22.04, some Walmart fraction. So yeah, we'll see. I'm a thrifty shopper, and if I can't find something that I want or need for a really good, well, if I can't find something that I need for a really good price, I'm not going to get it unless I have the extra money. And when I purchased that backpack, I did have just a little bit extra money. So it was one of those, well, let me go ahead and do this for myself. And I really didn't go to Funko Pop this year like I wanted to for my birthday. So I'm purchasing things that I want for myself in honor of myself. So there we are. And today I have a four or four pack of Funko Pop coming, and I'm really excited about that. It's Queen Radio Gaga, and it's all the costumes that they wore for the Radio Gaga tour. And that is normally a $85. Yeah, it's like an $85 set, and I got it for $12. So that, with buying that, it makes my collection now 666 pieces. And the irony is not lost on me, and I thought that it was really kind of funny that Queen would be the 666th piece, and that I don't know, it makes me happy, makes me giggle, and I just got to find a place to properly display a collection of that magnitude. And there's a shelf here that has a lot of Funko Pop. There's a shelf here that has a lot of Funko Pop. There's a shelf here that have Funko, a shelf here, and all of my banisters along the window here and here that all have Funkos. So I gotta figure out where exactly I'm going to place this. And on my dining room table that's like right in this area here is my 18-inch Batman Funko Pop. So I'm thinking I might just display it right across the top of there if I don't put it on one of the shelves first. So we'll see when it shows up later today. But yeah, so that's really all that's kind of going on. Oh, I had to get a new insulin pump, and that was interesting. I don't know why they make them so hard to turn on and off, but when I was taking all the old data off of my old one and putting it onto my new one, um, I found the discrepancy where my diabetic doctor had changed things. So I changed like my nighttime insulin. So switched that all around, and my blood sugar is back where it needs to be. So I'm like, okay, this is good. Um, and I'm gonna let him know that I made those adjustments. I don't think he records them in the computer for whatever reason. So, that's something that he probably should do. But um, yeah, I increased it by like 1 milligram on some of the things, and I saw that at the evening he actually had me doing less insulin than what I was doing at noon. So I bumped my overnight evening up to the level that I was doing at noon. And like I said, I have not been waking up with low blood sugars at our high blood sugars at all, where before the minute I would wake up in the morning, it would be 300, and my A1C was affected by it and all kinds of other stuff. So hopefully now that I know how to make those adjustments in my pump, I'm going to start utilizing it. And the new pump has this thing called Control IQ, which means that I can set it to work with my CGM. So it will read the CGM, and it will then give me insulin based on what the CGM is saying that I need to have. And so I'm actually going to turn on a YouTube video to see if there's anyone who has gone through that and how to kind of get it all set up or whatever. And maybe get the two talking with one another. So we'll see how that works out. But anyways, guys, I'm going to let you go because I feel like I'm starting to ramble and wander. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. If you have a video topic or something that you would like for me to cover, feel free, let me know. I would be happy to cover that if probable. And yeah, until next time, don't add to the population, don't subtract from the population, and keep doing the best you can with what you have available to you. And I'll talk to you then. Bye, guys.